Let me connect with y'all through this message right quick. Know what I'm saying? Why is social media so addictive? Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about why is social media so addictive. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. The reason why social media is so addictive is because everything is a hook. Know what I'm saying? Everything is a hook. And I'm going to use fishing as an analogy on this message. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to use fishing as an example on this message. So let's get right into it. Why is social media so addictive? So social media is an ocean. Social media is an ocean. And I'm using this as an example. Social media is an ocean, and the videos and the content, you know what I'm saying, is the hook. Know what I'm saying? The videos and the content, everything that we consume on social media is the hook. And social media is like the ocean. Know what I'm saying? Social media is the ocean. The content and the videos and all this stuff we consume is the hook. And we are the fish. You know what I'm saying? We are the fish. We are the fish. Social media is the ocean. The content and all this stuff and all these videos is the hook, bruh. And everything is a hook, bruh, because you gotta understand, we as a human beings, bro, it's like we naturally naturally curious about what's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's gonna happen next and this and that. Like, it's like we curious what's gonna happen next. And like, as we scrolling and we doom scrolling through social media, oh, let me watch this video. What's gonna happen next? Let me continue watching. What's gonna happen next? Let me continue watching. It's like we naturally just curious about what's gonna happen next. We naturally curious. It's like almost human nature to just be naturally curious. And it's like there's a spiritual warfare going on for our attention span. There's a spiritual battle going on in the spirit for our attention span. Know what I'm saying? Is your attention on God, or is your attention on all the distractions on social media? You know what I'm saying? And this is something I struggle with as well. I'm not going to be hypocritical. This is something that I struggle with as well. Like keeping my attention on God and you know, not doing scrolling, not spending a lot of time scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even really got into the depth on why I be doom scrolling a lot. But there's a lot of reasons why people doom scroll. One of the reasons why people be doom scrolling is because they could feel there's a certain void that they trying to fill. They could be alone they could be a loner. They could be alone in their life. They don't have nobody to talk to. They could be in pain. When you in pain in real life and you're trying to escape the pain by drowning your mind out with like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So why is social media so addictive, right? I was gonna say attractive, but you know what I'm saying, we all, you know, I'm not a perfect speaker, but look though, we all stumble over words, all type of stuff, make mistake, all type of stuff. But look though, why is social media so addictive, right? Let's get right into it. Why is social media so addictive? It's because all the content is a hook. You know what I'm saying? It's like the content is the bait and we are the fish, and it's like fishing that's going on. It's like this content and all these videos and all this stuff is hooking us. This video hooks us, and then we scroll down, the next video hooks us, and then we scroll down, we get hooked again. We scroll down, we get hooked again. We scroll down, we get hooked again. And you gotta understand, by the end of the day, you got over like 1,000 hooks on your brain. This is a spiritual warfare. By the end of the day, you have like over 1,000 hooks on your head, on your brain. Every video and all the content is a hook. Now you gotta understand, let's say a person been doom scrolling for years. How many hooks is attached to their brain? That's why it's so addictive and so hard to break free from this stuff. Too many hooks is hooked into your brain. Too much stupid content is circulating in your brain, bro. It's too many hooks. This is a spiritual warfare. There's forces that want you to be addicted. There's wicked forces that want you to be addicted, that created this stuff. They went in the chemistry lab And they created this stuff to be addictive. It's a spiritual warfare. So the devil could accuse you on Judgment Day. Because you're trying to go to heaven on Judgment Day. And here comes the devil accusing you. But their phone was the idol God. But doom scrolling was the idol God. Don't let them into heaven, Lord. Doom scrolling was the idol God. Da-da-da-da was the idol God. See, now the devil is accusing you on Judgment Day. The devil is talking to God, accusing you on Judgment Day based on the stuff that he got you addicted to while you was on earth. The stuff he got you hooked to. Stuff is like he's building a case over your life because your phone was your idol God. Doom scrolling was your idol God. This is why we have to fight against this stuff, man. And look though, we can't even fight against this stuff on our own strength. We need God's strength to help us because this is a spiritual warfare that's going on. A battle for our minds, man. This is a battle for the mind. A battle for your attention span. This is a battle over this stuff, man. Know what I'm saying? And sometimes we delay our own deliverance by not asking for God's help. We are delaying deliverance by not asking for God's help, man. We gotta really ask for God's help. Know what I'm saying? In certain battles, we gotta ask for God's help. Obviously, God is not gonna fight all of our battles. Know what I'm saying? Because God is not gonna babysit us through everything. But there's certain battles, man, that we need God's help to really like fight these things off, man. You know what I'm saying? Certain battles, God is going to allow you to, do your part. And in other battles, God is going to help you along the way and to fight the battles. Now, don't get me wrong, even the battles that you got to fight for yourself, by yourself, I mean, God is going to give you the strength to do all this stuff. We got to still pray for strength and this and that. But what I'm saying is, because, religious people are going to be like, oh, God fight all your battles and this and that. Like, but you have to understand, bro, like, these people have the wrong idea of God. They don't know who really God truly is. God will fight certain battles, and in certain battles, you got to fight by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's kind of hard to explain. That's what I'm saying. When I say by yourself, it's like you still need strength from God, obviously. But like, for example, like, you got to study to show yourself approved. You got to study the devil's schemes and the devil's tricks and this and that. God is not going to defeat the devil for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to defeat the devil over your own life. So stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain, but I try my best to explain it. But yeah, why is social media so addictive? Social media is so addictive because everything is a hook, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a hook. And we should be fighting to win our attention span back. Because the devil done stole majority of our attention spans. If we be honest, the devil stole your attention span. I know the devil stole my attention span and this and that. We got to get that stuff back. So we could give that attention span back to God, bro. Know what I'm saying? Social media is so addictive because every video and every content is like a hook. And we are the fish and we getting hooked. We getting hooked and we have to get unhooked. And the only way we could get unhooked is by, know what I'm saying, by asking for God's help. We can't do this on our own strength. We got to pray for strength, and we got to ask God to give us the strength to get unhooked from all this stuff that, we are addicted to, what I'm saying, like the doom scrolling addiction and this and that. Because we don't want the devil to use that against us on Judgment Day. Oh, you trying to go to heaven, but you was doom scrolling, you was this, you was that. Like, we don't want to have to deal with all that. The devil accusing us on Judgment Day because we were spending more time on our phone than we were spending time with God. Like, our phones was our idol gods. We don't want the devil to accuse us with that. And like, this stuff is a spiritual warfare. It's a battle for the mind, bro. A battle for your attention span, bro. That's why social media is so addictive. But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, man. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people out there who support my website, man. Know what I'm saying? Peace.